This past Shabbos, yesterday, we blessed the month of Iyar. Shabbos V'chim Chodesh Iyar. There is one mitzvah which goes through the entire month. Actually started still in the month of Nisan that we're in, continues into the month of Sivan, but the entire month of Iyar has one mitzvah. And that's the mitzvah. Which mitzvah is it? Sfiras Omer, the counting of the Omer. Thank you, Menachem. What is this mitzvah of counting of the Omer? What's the Omer? What is this? So you know what? Today I want to deal first with the basics, and then we're going to go into explanation of it. But before we go to the basics of the Omer, we have to go to the basics of saying thank you to Hashem. So I have with me today my lovely grandson from Argentina, Menachem, who is going to read for us, with us. We will join him in saying chapter 100, thanking Hashem for all the miracles. And I'm thanking Hashem also for having a Menachem. Menachem, go ahead.
Baruch Hashem, Kite Validei Lo Chazdei Be'adei V'Doire Vodasai.
Menachem, give some tzedakah, please. Shkoyach. Thank you so much, Menachem. What's the mitzvah of the Omer? In fact, the word Omer is a biblical measurement. And it's approximately 6.5 gallons of wheat. That's what it's approximately what it is. So we find in the Torah, in Leviticus chapter 23, where the Torah tells us, "Vaydaber Hashem el Moshe le'emer," God speaks to Moshe Rabbeinu, "Daber al bnei Yisrael v'marta aleim, ki sovoyu el ha'oretz." When you will enter, you will come to the land of Israel. That asher ani noisen lechem. Remember, I am the one to give it to you. God keeps on repeating. Remember, the land of Israel is yours because I, God, gave it to you. No Balfour, and no UN, and no this declaration, and no that declaration. It is ours because God gave it to us. And as such, nobody can take it away from us. And there says the Torah, "Uktzartem es kitzira." Then you will reap its harvest. So you should know, so you will be bringing the Omer, as I said, the measure, it's in a measurement, from the first of your reaping to the priest. In other words, when you start enjoying the fruits, you start enjoying the harvest, before anything else, you must give it to the coin. You bring it to the Beis Hamikdash, bring it as an offering to Hashem, and then you can enjoy it. And the Torah goes through details how it's going to be done. This whole process. In fact, Maimonides goes into details and tells that this is in Maimonides in Hilchos Tamidim u'Musafim, and chapter 7. He goes through a whole process, how they did it. Let me just read you a few words quickly. Says, this Omer actually came from barley. The offering had to be from barley. And Maimonides says in details, this Omer, this measurement was from barley. And this was halacha l'Moshe Sinai. It's not written in the Chumash, but it was transmitted from generation to generation, starting all the way back from Moshe Rabbeinu. People went out to the fields, the whole community, and they harvested, and they brought it, and they cut it, and then they brought it on the 16th day of the month of Nisan. In other words, the second day of Pesach. And that's when this was offered on the altar. Part of it was burnt, and the rest was given to the Kohanim to eat. But then the Torah continues. This was the mitzvah, the offering on Pesach. Then there is another offering. It says, "Asfartem lochem," you will count in Machas HaShabbos, From that day when you actually brought the first offering, 7 weeks. And then you're going to bring, you will be bringing 2 breads. But this time it was not from barley, but this time it was from fine flour. 2 breads, which was on the Yontiv of Shavuos. So between those 2 offerings, the offering of the Omer on the 2nd day of Pesach and the offering of Shavuos, is what we have the Omer, Sephiras Omer, the counting of the Omer, which is the mitzvah that we have now. So is this connected to Pesach? Is it connected to Shavuos? Is it connected with those 2 holidays? And what's the idea of it? If God forbid tomorrow we're still in exile, we will discuss it further.